This is Dixie Dude here speaking. Before I forget, thank you all very much for 200 subscribers. I really appreciate it. And without y'all's support, I wouldn't be there. Even though I'm actually at 201 right now. Today, as you can see, I'm officially doing a bit of updates. These updates are being done right now on these model trains here. I just recently started a new series called Dixieland Locals, and I'm hoping to eventually get the microphone and sound effects for the series. I just started season 1 and had finished 6 episodes with 4 more to go for the first season. For the series, I'm doing at least 10 episodes per season. And each of those episodes are probably going to be like roughly 40 to 50 minutes, depending on how long filming and editing and all that stuff takes, like all the talking and the performance of the characters, and even the setting. You can see here I got various trains right now set up on this table. And here we have Norton right here. He's leading the Dixieland Express for the rest of the week. Normally, the excursions do run on the weekends, but most of the time that these excursions run on the weekends, we have at least one of the steam engines taken over. So he's pulling the trains today. We have 2307, 1840, and David Farragut as the coaches right there. That's the normal contest. Next up we have one of my personal favorite models is Lewis, one of our steamers that we have. Before I forget though, all these locomotives do have costumes. They're dressed up for Halloween. They want to celebrate Halloween on October 31st this year on a Friday. That Friday, this steamer will be pulling the train to celebrate the holiday. And as you can see, he's hauling a mixed freight here with various box cars, tank cars, and a coal car. And yet you have Charlie, one of the cabooses at the back. One of the other steam engines that I currently have, that we have at least, his name is Gene. As you can see, he's right there. He's going through his 92-day inspection right now. Right now he's having to go through a boiler wash, like a thorough one, in order to keep himself running. So that way, he's in safe operating condition. He's been out of service for nearly 3 months, and hopefully he'll be back soon, depending on how long the inspection takes. But yeah, that's one of the other locomotives, steamers, that usually pulls the train. And then down here we have another locomotive. We have RB right here. RB, the CSX locomotive. The American Rail Beast with the yellow nose. He's a freight hauling locomotive, and as you can see, he's got another mixed freight train that Lewis has with various cars. And back there we have KC, the caboose. It's kind of funny though, because some reason they decided to named after Casey Jones because they thought it would be cute. Let's see. Thank you, DRS stuff. I really appreciate it. Just an ordinary person, Polar Express. Yeah, there's actually we don't necessarily run the Polar Express that much because it's normally during Christmas to celebrate Christmas. But we do have North Pole Express excursion that's going to be coming up. The trains are supposed to be pulled behind either Lewis or Gene, whoever is available. But it's supposed to be a steam excursion. And then last but not least, we have one of our other locomotives. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, yeah, this is these are actually my mail cars. This is actually for this is the intercity luxurious express train that is pulled behind one of the famous locomotives. We got car number 1052, 334, 808, and 711. And last but not least, we have Dexter. He is one of our locomotives that we own. He is actually the locomotive is that is a primarily he pulls the Crescent Flyer is what they call it. The train that actually is like based on the Crescent but in Tennessee, I would say. And you can see his consists. He's mostly pulling passengers and the baggage car for luggage, and he's even pulling a dining car for people who are hungry who like to eat. And he has also gotten the mail cars to ship a lot of packages and letters to various people. So that's our passenger engine. So yeah, before I forget, the costumes that they're wearing right now, as you can see, Dexter is dressed up as the Super Train, and you have Ari over there. He's the Thunder Freight. The Thunder Freight is actually you know, that's his costume. These are not necessarily like characters from other TV shows. These are just costumes from Halloween, is what they said before. And Norton actually is supposed to be a pumpkin witch, but his witch hat has gone missing somehow. And the last but not least, we have Lewis right here. He's unfortunately his first costume is a ghost engine. What's unfortunate is that his mask was a little too tight to fit his face, so they had to strip it down to fit him. And this is actually how far they can actually put it on him. Which is very unfortunate because he's kind of embarrassed, but he's okay overall. But that is our locomotives. That's our locomotive, and these are all of our engines and the cars for the series. The main reason I'm creating this series is for like entertainment. This is kind of like Thomas and Friends. Instead, it's American based. Like these are American trains, while Thomas and his friends are actually, I think, British. From the island of Sorcerer, which I believe is near the UK. Now, the story I'm currently writing now, at least working on, and is taking place in a fictional town, not a town, it's a fictional city, a small city known as Dixieville. It's just east of Chattanooga, and the best part about it is it actually is where the headquarters of the what they call the Dixieland Railway Society, which owns these locomotives and cars. That's the headquarters. And then they go all the way up to Knoxville, and all the trains except for this excursion train right here, the tourist train, they all go to Knoxville. You have the freight trains that go to Knoxville for shipping goods back and forth between Dixie and Knoxville. You also have the Crescent Flyer that carries passengers to their destinations along the way, and the mail. And then you have the Dixieland Express, which is just a tourist excursion that tours around the Dixieville area, and also tours around the shops. And that's about all the trains that we operate. But yeah, that's my entire series that I'm hoping to eventually create one day that could be wide famous. Like I said before, this is not for money. This is for entertainment. Trying to entertain people who would actually enjoy stuff. But yeah, so that's my entire layout. As you can see, this is where my setting has been. I wasn't necessarily able to get that much of details. I don't really have a turntable. All I have is a Y, but that's it. The trains would have to turn around, and the engines would have to turn around to go to sleep at the sheds. And as soon as I can get the materials to use to create all this art, like the train shops, the sheds, I'm not necessarily going to be sure about getting a turntable, because those are wired and those are very expensive, because I don't really have that much money. Then hopefully I'll be able to create those things that are needed for the series, so that way they can add the details in the background. But yeah. Oh, hey DAS store. Hello there. Welcome to my live stream. I see we got 2 likes. That's good. But yeah, that's about it. I'm hopefully gonna be able to at least get a microphone and some sound effects added to my series. I'm hoping that by next month. It might not be, because I have various plans for certain things. So yeah, unfortunately, I won't be able to do that. But the good news is I am gonna be making more videos as soon as I can, and post them on YouTube. And if you want to see my series, if you want to see the episodes I created so far, I recommend going to the search bar and Google Dixieland Locals, and you'll be able to see what I'm creating. Those videos with the model trains with the eyes, those are definitely my videos, because I just created them. And you'll hopefully see the show that I'm creating. But anyways, folks, thank you once again for 200 subscribers. God bless each and every one of you for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. And good night, folks. I'll see you in the next video.